MatthewEMay, The Laws of Subtraction, 6 Simple Rules for Winning in the Age of Excess Everything. In The Laws of Subtraction, 6 Simple Rules for Winning in the Age of Excess Everything, MatthewEMay encourages readers to embrace a minimalistic approach and tackle life's complexities by eliminating excessive factors. The book introduces 6 laws of subtraction, which detail how simplifying various aspects of one's life can lead to success and clarity. Examples from architecture, business, and personal life provide real-world illustrations of how removing unnecessary elements can lead to improvements. By studying these 6 laws, May aims to equip the readers with a mindset that values simplicity and thoughtfulness over excess.
Embracing minimalism. In today's fast-paced and overwhelming world, simplifying our lives can bring meaning and purpose. The book suggests embracing minimalism by removing anything excessive, confusing, wasteful, unnatural, hazardous, hard to use, or ugly, following the 6 laws of subtraction. These laws include removing anything that doesn't add value, creating space, and focusing on what's essential. By decluttering our lives, we can reduce stress and increase happiness, leading to a more fulfilling life. The story behind the FedEx logo and Scion XB. The FedEx logo embodies the first law of subtraction, featuring an arrow in its design that represents the company's fast and efficient delivery. Lyndon Leader, the logo's designer, drew inspiration from other simple designs like the old Northwest Airlines logo. Similarly, the Scion XB was designed based on the Japanese philosophy of Genshi Genbutsu, meaning go look, go see, which Toyota's designers used to learn about millennial behavior and preferences. Generation Y buyers wanted customization options at an affordable price tag, leading to the Scion XB offering over 40 different options for personalization. By observing their target audience's behavior, Toyota's designers successfully drew in Generation Y buyers. Exhibition Road, a model for safe and accessible urban design. When London hosted the 2012 Olympics, planners wanted to create Exhibition Road, a low-speed common space where pedestrians could safely interact with hundreds of cars each day. Ben Hamilton Bailey, an urban designer, drew inspiration from a previous project where he turned a 3-lane highway into a shared space. He stripped out all traffic markings and replaced them with narrow streets and courtesy crossings. After a little more than a year, traffic fatalities and accidents dropped to 0, and vehicular speeds declined to about 20 miles per hour. Exhibition Road is a prime example of a creative model, resulting in safe and accessible urban design, as determined by the second law. It focuses on giving priority to pedestrians rather than vehicles. Other examples of the second law include subtracting unnecessary details when it comes to policies, meetings, offices, and leadership qualifications with an policy rather than a specific vacation policy. Hamilton Bailey works on the principle that telling people what to do is not nearly as effective as inspiring them. He first examines the cultural and historical roots of a place by seeking out old maps, plans, documents, soil samples, and the like. He asks for the viewpoint of users, including children, who are more attuned to their daily routines. He observes pedestrian traffic at different times and notices how people interact with their surroundings. The Exhibition Road design called for the use of shared space, so urban designers Hamilton Bailey Associates and Dixon Jones Architects worked with Kensington and Chelsea to create the most accessible cultural destination in the world. At the heart of every difficult decision lie 3 tough choices: what to pursue versus what to ignore, what to leave in versus what to leave out, what to do versus what not to do. By creating a low-speed common space where pedestrians could safely interact with vehicles, Exhibition Road remains a prime example of the second law and of safe and accessible urban design. The power of hand-drawn art. The enduring appeal of hand-drawn art lies in its unique ability to pique human curiosity and interest. The Wall Street Journal's Wall Street Journal, iconic headcuts, are a prime example, created by artists who recreate photographs into detailed portraits using only pen and paper. The beauty of these illustrations is their focus on detail and uniqueness, inviting viewers to take a closer look. Comic books and graphic novels also engage the imagination through limited panels and the blank spaces in between, allowing readers to invent their own interpretation of the action. In a world saturated by easily produced digital content, the value of handcrafted art lies in its ability to break patterns and capture attention in ways that no computer can replicate. Embrace restraint. Law 4 suggests that limitations and obstacles can fuel innovation. Tokyo's super deluxe owners use preset limits to establish Pechikucha nights, where architects and creatives share their work using only 20 slides and 20 seconds per slide. The limit was necessary for curating the talk and staying concise. The success of PKN led them to spread the concept globally. Impossible. Unheard of. Crazy. These words challenge us to break barriers and unleash breakthrough ideas. Unlocking the brain's potential. Dr. Richard Macaulay, founder of WellnessMart MD, challenged traditional healthcare by creating a serene, affordable office modeled after Apple stores. By breaking free from destructive thought patterns, one can physically alter their brain chemistry according to neuroscience. UCLA neuropsychiatrist Dr. Jeffrey Schwartz uses a 4-step behavioral therapy program to treat obsessive-compulsive disorder, OCD. Patients must relabel, reattribute, refocus, and revalue their thoughts to break free from OCD. This 4-step program can be adapted to other aspects of life and work. Unleashing creativity through subtraction. Discover how taking breaks, daydreaming, and mindful meditation can enhance creativity and productivity. Albert Einstein and J.K. Rowling are two great minds that share a secret to their success. Creative insights and bursts of ideas often occur when we least expect them. These epiphanies are the result of tuning out and giving the brain time to rest. According to scientists who studied the art of daydreaming, the brain stays active during breaks between tasks. This is the default state of our mind, and it's where the most creative thoughts arise. But how can we intentionally quiet our minds and foster this mental state? This is where subtraction comes in. Subtraction requires nuance, and we must be alert to recognize flashes of insight when they occur. Mindful meditation, long walks, showers, and traveling can help us to get out of our own way and break up familiar patterns to create new neural pathways in our brain. International travel is especially beneficial because it requires us to adapt to an unknown culture and language, which drives productivity. To achieve maximum productivity, we must also work in 90-minute sets. This technique, called pulsing, is based on our body's natural rhythms and sleep cycles. Research shows that our awake time follows similar cycles, during which we move from high to low periods of creativity and alertness. By understanding these cycles, we can schedule our work and rest periods for maximum productivity. Although taking breaks and subtracting from our usual routines can be challenging at first, the benefits are unlimited and can be life-changing. We need to purposefully do nothing sometimes to unleash our creativity and achieve our best work.
In conclusion, The Laws of Subtraction offers impactful insights on how to create meaning and purpose in life by adopting a minimalist approach. Throughout the book, MatthewEMay shares real-life examples that illustrate the effectiveness of the 6 laws of subtraction. By breaking free from familiar patterns, embracing innovation within constraints, and finding solace in silence, readers can achieve personal and professional success. As they implement these principles, individuals will witness the benefits of subtraction in their decision-making and practical actions, ultimately kickstarting a journey towards a simplified and more fulfilling life.